Would I be seen as cheap if I made my future GF the ring I would engage to her with? Some people would see that as cheap, others would see this as loving. What would she think? I would find this incredibly unique and romantic. One of a kind. Maybe I'm misunderstanding, but you said, future GF. Right? How do you know the ring will be the right one for her? If you don't even know who she is yet. Not trying to be a jerk. My GF preferred rose gold to typical gold. She preferred topaz to diamonds. She had specific preferences that I tried to incorporate into the ring I chose to buy. And not just her preferences, but her personality also went into the choice. Whether her personality and style favors frilly pretty things, or things less ornate. Go ahead and make the ring yourself. But wait until you meet her, and get to know her, and her preferences, and her personal style. My father-in-law is a machinist and made my wedding ring out of stainless steel. To me that's better than any ring that could have been bought. Well, your girlfriend doesn't exist yet. So if it's not tailored, then yeah. Feels kind of cheap. You don't even know what she likes. Are you skilled enough to you make one she'd want to wear every day for the rest of her life and be proud to show off? If you're not sure, ask her, because I think it could go either way depending on the person. If you don't want to ruin the surprise, make the ring and let her know you'll buy her one if she doesn't want that to be it. And she can wear the ring you made as a non-engagement ring. The way you put it, I'd say it's cheap. Your text here made it sound like it's just a tick box in a, just make it a circle that can go on a finger. A ring as good as any, kind of way. If it's extremely intricate work which requires a lot of time and effort to make, then most likely it wouldn't be cheap. But from what you wrote, you could make it easily, so I'm not sure this is your case. To be honest, if I was in her place, I'd love it. That ring is going to be unique and handmade by the person that loves her. I can't see a better way to prove your love and commitment than a ring made by yourself. If it looks nice, no, not at all. If you use good materials, no, not at all. If you skimp out and don't put the effort into it that makes it look like you wanted a great ring. And if you use material that otherwise looks or feels cheaper than a store-bought one, I'd say yes, you may seem cheaper. It all depends on the effort you put into it, and how it looks. But also, if you really put the effort into it, the GF should hopefully accept it as it is. Just for the fact you put the effort into it. Just don't mention you did it to save yourself money. Say you did it because you wanted to physically make the bond between you two. My fiancé made my engagement ring himself. It's a simple silver band and I adore it. He knew I'm not into fancy expensive rings with shiny stones, so it worked for us perfectly. It's more the question of whether you think it works for you both. The fact that you made it will attach a lot more meaning than a store-bought one. Those rings symbolize a wedding treasure. If you make it yourself, it will symbolize so much more. And if she sees that as cheap, it's time to run for the hills. But I can almost guarantee you she will love you for putting in the effort. Bonus points if you can make it a design in a style she likes and can incorporate a part of you and her. Thinking about a design that depicts a special moment in both your lives. Only the girl in question gets an opinion on this subject. But if it were me, I would find a ring specifically made for me by my betrothed far more valuable than any jewelry money could buy. Red heart. I would go for it. Try and do the best ring you're able to do. Pour in your skills and effort and it will be meaningful. I think that's the kind of memory you are glad to have at the end of your life. I'm not sure if this is a genuine question or you just want to brag about your skills and mask it as a question. In either case, If she says no, you can always sell it to one of the romantic nerds on here. I think it would be very romantic. If she thinks it's cheap, then she ain't the one for you. I think most women would be fine with it if you put some kind of a jewel in it. Doesn't have to be a fortune, but it should be, compared to whatever your collective net worth is, fairly expensive. A lot of people see that as part of the commitment, I think. But of course some women won't care either way. Depends on your partner. Ideally, you two are comfortable enough to have open dialogue and address these sort of things in their own time beforehand. If she loves you, she'll appreciate anything you give her. If you both communicate well, you'll understand what will make each other happy, and there would be fewer unknown reactions to deal with. Not at all. That's actually way more meaningful. You can buy a De Beers, but you can't buy the love and care you made her ring with. I'm personally a huge fan of handmade. Putting your whole heart and soul into an engagement ring gives it sentimental value, which is invaluable, priceless, and irreplaceable. It's a one-of-one and cannot be replicated by anyone other than yourself. In my opinion, it's better than even the finest jewelry anyone can purchase from a dealer.
If you enjoyed this video, please check out our playlists full of similar content. Epic Haircast is like doom scrolling for your ears. Please like, share, and subscribe.